Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome back to your new happy place. It's good to have you. I wanted to say thank you for all the likes and shares and subscribes. It's a really beautiful feeling, and I'm really glad that we're all here and you all are finding some value from these messages. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and say this is the June 2024 reading, and we're going to start with the rune of Rado, which is the fifth letter in the runic alphabet, and it means chariot of the sun. So the transition that the sun makes from one side of the sky to the other. So small as a shift in perspective, as to the arc of evolution and self-awareness, for instance, on the other side. So just as big as or as small as we can make it. Let's see what your message is. We have from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, self-reflection. Interesting. Let's see here. Where's your glare? There we go. Okay. Self-reflection. This is number 17. Just like the star, Aquarius. Waning gibbous 1. 17. Feels like they belong over here. What a beautiful card. Okay, from the mystical shaman, you have the medicine wheel. All things work together for good. This one is 35, which is interesting because that's an 8, as well as 17 would be an 8. Okay. And we have intent. How beautiful. I love this card. See the little pearl in the center of the oyster there? Intent. How beautiful. It's a beautiful energy so far. Excuse me. The Spirit Owl. Spirit Owl of 852 Hertz. Number 20 from your White Light Oracle. Which is all about this is the wisdom bearer. You can see in the dark, 360 flow of wisdom right here. Okay. Now you have two archetypes in honor of the rune. We have one for this side and one for the other side of your transition. So let's see. We have the kiss. Magic intent energy, isn't it? Okay. And where are you going? The maiden. Wow. Experience. The maiden. Sweet, unconditional love, high expectations. All the things that a maiden implies. Fresh starts, new beginnings. How interesting. The wheel, the circle of life. Investment of energy. Knowing that you have this flow of wisdom. Even going into the realm of the maiden. How interesting. Let's see what tarot has to say. Let me take a sip of water. Excuse me. Let me say thank you. Still throat clearing season. Okay. Interesting. It's like a whole new cycle here. It's like an educated maiden. That's how I feel about this. Like intent on purpose. Right? It's like, okay, now that I know how the world works, let me go ahead and intentionally immerse myself in it, right? That's what it feels like. Knowing that I will know everything I need to know in the moment that I'm in. Wow. Okay. I feel like I only shuffled twice, but you know, they boss me. All right. Situation. 9 of Wands. Authenticity itself. Self-reflection. Medicine wheel. Intent. Absolutely. Knowing what the kiss does and going into the realm of maiden. All in. But flexible. You know, the 9 of Wands, he's got the 8 Wands that have just come before. Lined up behind him. Ordered. He knows where his perspective is. And he's got his wand in his hand. He knows that that's his self-authority. That's his authenticity. That's where he stands in the moment that he's in. And, you know, I don't know if anybody else has ever heard me say this, but in this instance here, I don't believe that this would be a bandage in this case. This looks a lot like a blindfold that he lifted up in order to organize those 8 wands that were flying towards him as they came, right? So knowing where you stand and being able to deflect and still kind of play in your own perspective. This is yours now. You've earned it. You've earned it. Cool. Okay. What is the Aquarius as a self? 2 of Pentacles. Intent. Choosing to play with that flow of life. Like, okay. I'm going to go ahead and jump in and play in the water. I love that. The foundation, Page of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, exactly. Knowing, like that is reminding me of that pearl right there. But also the center of this medicine wheel. It's like, again, with the wisdom bearer. You know how the world works, Aquarius. You can appreciate the flow. So knowing that, you can go in with your kiss energy, with your intention, and play. And trust your wisdom, like to, you know, going in as the maiden would seemingly be naive and more of a fool aspect. But in this situation, again, you've got a feed of wisdom that you can trust. So you're not going in blind. You're going in knowing that you can trust your own wisdom, your own pentacle, your own understanding. Interesting. Your own influence, as it were. All right, Aquarius. This is cool. I want to shuffle. There we go. Where you're coming from. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is going to be the past. Self-reflection. Knowing that you're more than air. Recognizing the power of the kiss, that intention. Fire. Becoming aware. Becoming aware of what you do know. You know, learning experiences. Learning how to trust your wisdom. You know, that has to come from experience. That has to come from experience. Let me see if I can line this up better for you guys. There we go. Okay. So death, excuse me, death is going to be the surrounding environment. Yeah. A fresh start. Now that that's over, you know that you're wise. So you can go in educated with your intention and play with that stuff of the maiden, that love. Because now you know you can trust your own self. Love that. Beautiful. I love it. I love that for you, Aquarius. It feels really good from my side. That's a wonderful new appreciation of your own wisdom. Therefore, you can be just as maiden as you want to be. just as trusting and beautiful because you have your own flow of wisdom to depend on. I love that. And Aquarius, you really do. You really do. You have solid appreciation for how this works. Okay. So 5 of Pentacles, becoming aware of that solid appreciation for how things work. Right? You are not alone. And you are very, very aware. If you thought you were just a human before, you're becoming aware that you're far more. You're not alone. Your intention does stuff. Your faith is real and it's true. And your wisdom is real. You can trust playing with the universe. It is going to let you know far more than, trusting in anything external is going to make you feel naive. Aquarius, you guys are very, very expansive and bright. And, the only place an unconditional love can really come from is an understanding of the opposite of it. I know you can understand the difference. Like a wise maiden is unconditional love, because it can go any which way, but it doesn't matter, because that whatever, whenever, however, you're going to know that, hey, right now it's just not for me. You can trust your own self to read the room that you're in, so you can be as free with your life force as you'd like to be. I like that. Okay, so let's see how the 9 of Wands plays out, because we want you to be like super duper happy in this. Emperor. Good. Okay, so your 9 of Wands plays out to the Emperor, which means you're owning your own intentions, your own energy, your own stance on what you've reflected, that you decided that your intentions are. As a whole. Wholer, I think was the word we used. That all just came back to me right now. I love that. Okay, so that's you sitting wholer. Knowing what your energy does. Knowing how you feel about it. Knowing that you've got all this lust for life and you do want to do something with it. All right, brilliant, Aquarius. Brilliant. Let's see Aquarius in the past. Future. Sorry. Ooh, that was long. Aquarius in the future, please. Ooh, moving energy. I like that. The 8 of Wands that I was just talking about. This is you, just moving energy. Your intention going exactly where you want it to go. Blue sky, no worries. It's like before the situation with the 9 of Wands. It's like you're just like organizing all these wands, right? Becoming wise. And then the 8 of Wands with you in the future. Educated intention. What you really want. Not just reactive, but proactive. Or, not defensive, but offensive with your energy. And I don't mean offensive in an offensive way. I mean knowing that you're wise enough to know that you know what you feel what you feel, and your intentions are good. So therefore, you're just as free to live as you could ever want to be. And this wisdom bearer right here is going to let you know. I hope that was clear. I hope that was clear, because that 7 of Swords just popped back into my peripheral here. Let's see. And unfortunately, when we are becoming wiser, that's through recognition of deception, or misinformation, whether that be internally, externally. We can fib to ourselves as well as we can be fibbed to, if you know what I'm saying. So, again, that is how wisdom is built, how trust is built, especially self-trust. Self-reflection is a very real thing. And coming to trust your own energy and what it does, and then aiming it for unconditional love, and trusting yourself to be wise enough to know the difference so that you can just be all in. It's super beautiful. Really beautiful. Aquarius. I want to say thank you, actually. And your energy is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. The Three of Pentacles is going to be your center. Manifest excellence. I mean, hold that stuff up high because it's true. Invest your energy. Be that wholer, Aquarius. Let us see you. Invest your energy into the world you live in. Play. Personal best. Personal best is what the Three of Pentacles always means to me. Secure personal best. And that's very much here. Your intention is your personal best with this self-reflection. All right, what's the cross here? What's in the way? What's the hold up? What has been in the way here between taking that leap? The King of Swords. The wisdom? Trusting the wisdom? I think that's what the message is here right now. Just trusting that wisdom that you have to tell you whatever red flags or whatever peripherally you need to know, whatever your inner guidance needs to let you know. I mean, you're going to have it. This looks like coming to terms with that. Coming to terms with that. Okay. Self-reflection needed to be done. Now you know what your intention is. Your intent does your life force energy. You know what it does. You know what it feels like. You know what you want from it. Or at least what direction you want it to flow in. Okay, so what's the hopes here? Now that we're aware. Obviously the maiden, but you jumping? Page of Swords. So the King of Swords is the cross, so the Page of Swords as the hopes. It's like a fresh new sword. That's a maiden. It's like now that you know, you can trust all over again because you're trusting in a whole different way. You're not trusting the other's swords. You're trusting your own. I love that. Fear. Nine of Swords. More swords. More swords. Well, now you know again what your energy does. You know that your thoughts are things. You're smarter now. Not smarter, but what is the word? I'm looking at this medicine wheel. Wiser. You're wiser now. You're wiser now. And don't do this because you're going to make that right. You want to use fire energy for this. You want passion. Trust your wisdom to be there. Don't speculate, right? Don't speculate. It's okay. You can trust yourself. Literally, this air of unconditional love is going to let you know. I mean, it's going to let you know exactly. There's your protection right there. There's your wisdom. The world. You are wise. You are complete in yourself. Look at that. Self-reflection. That's why she gets to be a maiden, because she knows she's protected. Because all things work together for good, like I said when we first started. That's interesting. So yeah, the Nine of Swords, you're worried. You don't need to. You don't need to. You have all the information coming into you that you could ever need. And I think you're being asked to go play. Play in that maiden aspect. All that beautiful, unconditional love and sweet, high expectations and high ideals and awesomeness. Go play. The Five of Wands. Go play with your wands. Go play with your intent, with your kiss in the realm of the maiden. You know who you are. You know who you are. And you are part of the whole. You know. We love you, Aquarius. We want you to play with us. Bring that kiss out here and play with us. And you know, the kiss is mad life force energy. You know, that sensual energy, that driver that moves your body from A to B. You know, the anime, the anima, um, to some degree. And you know, it's just a beautiful archetype. And this is such a wonderful transition. You know, the desire to, and then the follow through. It's gorgeous. It's like a reborn Aquarius. Here's your outcome. The Hanged Man. A reborn Aquarius. Cool. Chill. Trusting their own wisdom to be available to them anytime they need it, and otherwise enjoying their life. Otherwise enjoying their life. I love that. Oh, wow, that's cool. All right, so you may or may not be seen enjoying your life. You may or may not be asked to go play and enjoy your life and trust your wisdom and your own feelings to lead you. It looks like it's going to be a really fun month, sincerely. And trust your own wisdom when it comes to other people. I would say, if that's the only advice I could give you, is to trust your own guidance. You know, the Hangman is the outcome with the Five of Wands as the advice. It's like, go play, but trust yourself, right? Take your kiss out into the world, but trust your own wisdom. Okay? I love that. Where are we at? Haha. Justice on the bottom. Absolutely. The universe wants you to go play. Come play. Bring your intent out here. All right, Aquarius. Put all that beautiful life force energy out into the world. Yay. Happy June. That's like excellent. You guys can see that here. I love that for you. I love that for you. What a beautiful transition. Beautiful transition. You're going to be the maiden enlightened. True self-reflection. How you really do truly add to the stream of this life. Thank you, Aquarius. It's a pleasure to have you in the world. And it looks like it's going to be really sweet. And you're going to enjoy it. And please do enjoy it, because that is the advice here. Thank you, Aquarius. Happy June. Until the next one. Peace.